Yes guys, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing good. So today what we're going to be doing is running through some LV investments. Guys, you can actually make money on Louis Vuitton. As you know, I've got my personal assistant with me, Mr. LV. Just me and Buzz today in the warehouse.
As always.
I'm about to say, we're always here, man. So yeah, you usually see Zach and Jack on the channel, but they've just got a few business meetings to do. So yeah, me and Buzz are repping up the YouTube today. Let's go. So Buzz, what have we got for him, bro?
Right.
What are we going to show him first?
So the first one that we have is the eye catcher itself. Right.
Yeah.
The Pastel Windbreaker. Again, the colorways on this is just crazy. I can see LV emblems absolutely everywhere. Brand new with tags as well. You're not finding these anywhere, to be completely honest, especially brand new. Retail on these was around £2,000, 2,100.
And what's the resale?
Now, this one's brand new, so when it's brand new, it adds so much more value to the item. So this, I would reckon, would sell for a mere £3,500, to be completely honest.
What the hell?
The moment you buy these retail and then walk out the store, instantly money made, and that's that.
I'd probably say the Louis Vuitton is actually like the Rolex of the designer market. Now, if you're able to pick pieces up for retail and it's a limited piece, guys, you're making bank on it. If you're willing to hold it as well as the item gets rarer, it only goes up in value.
The next item was the release prior to it, so this was actually a newer release to that design. Personally, I think this is the nicest design. What do you think, Bales?
Yeah, I think the pastel one's a pretty loud piece, to be fair.
Crazy.
You've got the watercolor one, which is a bit more of a neutral piece. To be fair, it's got bigger logo, so it's probably a bit more out there.
We'll get onto that next. Let's just focus on this one for the time being.
But yeah, no, that's going straight in my basket.
Right, 5 seconds later, boom, LV Watercolor Jumper. Brand new with tags, extra large. Again, details, LV have absolutely smashed it.
And is this a design from Virgil Abloh? This
is a design from Virgil Abloh himself.
Wow.
Again, rest in peace to my man. This, again, it's very, very comfy material on the inside. The detail on it, you know, you've got your rainbow equivalent on there. Just crazy. Now, this retail would have been about £1,000. This now has a StockX payout of £3,500. £1,500 on this jacket, you're now making £2,500 on this jumper. Even used, you're probably going to make £1,500 to £1,750 on this alone, because you can't get them anymore. Again, guys, it's simple supply and demand. You know, if a reseller sells you this £2,500, let's just say they want a quick payout because they want to sell it quicker than StockX. If they decide to keep this for, let's say, another 2-3 years and not wear it, keep the tag on, keep it fresh, keep it in a dust bag, you're probably going to sell it for about £4,000 to £4,500. That's crazy. Another £1,500 that you're making yourself, maybe even £2,000 if you're lucky.
LV in the designer market is definitely on top, to be fair. There's no one else that's really doing it like LV. There's no other brands like it, to be honest. And when it comes to design and the concepts that they actually use, like Buzz, let's show them the Holy Grail, bro.
Right, so
LV have done the hardest collaboration on the most classic shoe of all time. Now, we've shown this on the channel before, but I reckon this is the best investment of them all. So yeah, here we have the Holy Grail. Buzz, show them the LV Air Force
right,
bro.
So, as you lot know, these were released on a collaboration basis with Nike, with Virgil Abloh himself. Now, just before these were released, Virgil Abloh sadly passed away. Now, this guy was a very big implement into the market and the fashion industry, but he made designs that no one else would make ever. In collaborations, like I say, the pastel, watercolor, so much more, tie-dye, everything else was probably done under his name, or an emphasis of his, you know, his opinion, essentially. So when these were released, again, these were very, very rare. I know they released a drop on them, to be completely honest. I doubt a lot of people got them because they were backdoored to a lot of people and clients who spent a lot with LV. That's how they work.
So yeah, that's the beauty with LV, and that's why it's so similar to the watch market. Now, let's say you've got a high spend on your LV account and you're going directly to the boutique, you're actually going to access to pieces like this. Now, Buzz, what did these retail at?
So the retail on these shoes was £2,000. I know it will be a little bit different in other countries, a little bit different in the currency rate, but these were £2,000, but they did 2 drops of these. So they released the first pair, which was crazy in hype. You know, it was everywhere. Everyone was posting it on TikTok, Instagram. Hey, look, I've got the LV Air Forces, so on and so on. StockX was going through the roof. The internet was going through the roof. Now, They got even rarer to the point where they actually released them again. Now this has dropped the price a little bit on the smaller sizes, purely because they didn't release the higher sizes in the second drop. They only released the smaller sizes, so that means they're a little bit more common. The market value kind of dropped because more people were able to get them. But with the likes of the US 9 and above, especially in whites and blacks, or any colour in general, we were going for so much more. Again, retail £2 grand, they were going for StockX payout, or in general, the market value on these was £8,000. Now, I'd probably say it's a little bit more when they first came out, but if you hold on to these and keep them fresh, brand new in the box, they'll be going for £10,000 to £11,000, 110%. For a pair of LV Air Forces, you could be making £10,000 by 2025. If you keep hold of them, don't do anything with them, and just keep them in a box, keep them fresh, like I say.
Again, we have got a couple other pairs and colorways, but in my opinion, the whites are where it's at. You just can't go wrong, to be honest, with a classic white Air Force One, and the fact that Virgil Abloh blessed us with this. Yeah, rest in peace, man. These are the coldest shoes. So yeah, that's the LV Air Force One. Let's go into another item.
We have, I would say...
How many items we've done so far? It might roll into... Give them one more banger, bro.
Right.
This is a crazy piece.
The OG piece, the Cloud Windbreaker. Now, this one, unfortunately, isn't brand new with tags, but let's say you had a brand new with tags Cloud Windbreaker. These retailed at about £2,000. Now, this will, funnily enough, be at the end of the scale. So going below the Pastel Windbreaker, this will be the least amount of money made on an item. Now, I saw online these were going for about £3,200 online for a brand new one. A used one, probably about £2,400, £2,500. But when this was at its peak, it was selling for about £3,200 brand new. £1,200 profit, and that's just crazy. Again, the details on this piece is just nuts. You can see obviously the LV emblems everywhere in the cloud shape as well.
Hey guys, that's it from me and Buzz. We've gone through, how many items did we go through? We went through more than expected, put it that way, and we've given you guys some great value on the LV market as well. So yeah, again, a lot of people don't realize just with designer clothing that you can actually make money. So yeah, that's it from me and Buzz. See you soon, guys.
In a bit.
Peace.